What is going on, guys? We are here for week 8 in the TCR Fixed series. This week we're at Circuit Zolder. Same as always, we're in the Hyundai Veloster in the fixed setup. We'll give you a slow, broken down walkthrough lap, followed by a hot lap at the end. So, hope you guys have been having a good season so far, and yeah, we'll get into it and see if we can help you guys find a bit of time here this week. So, as you come out of the last corner, you'll set yourself up on the left, slowly start to drift towards the right-hand side of the circuit, get as close as you can to the wall. Now, it's just after the 100-metre board. It's about 75, 80 metres roughly is where I'm braking, so just around about here. You could use the third Coke Zero logo on the wall. That gives you a pretty close estimate to where we're braking. Obviously, these cars tend to vary from cold tyre to hot tyre. You get a lot more understeer, torque steer with the cars when they're on a cold tyre. They're a little bit harder to sort of manoeuvre around, so just factor that in as well with your brake markers. It's easy to pinch a brake and lock a front tyre as well. So come down, set yourself up on the right as much as possible, get close to the wall. Obviously, find that confidence level to be as close as possible. Once the road starts to curve in, start turning the car at the corner quite aggressively. You want to get to the curb and over the curb. So you want to clip it right there like that. Then let the car track out. So slowly just start to let the wheel unwind. Head straight for the outside curb. Use a little bit there. And then start heading yourself back towards the right hand side of the track. Now, I don't go fully to the right here. If you look directly in front of me, there's an opening in the fence. I sort of aim for that to start with. So that's my sort of trajectory of the corner. And then I'm looking for the flag marshal stand on the left-hand side coming up. That'll be my brake marker. Just a little tiny bit before it, like a metre or so. Brake, and I sort of stay a little bit shallow. So I'm about a car width, 3/4 of the car width off the edge of the road. I just find for myself personally, I'm able to rotate the car a little bit easier here. Fourth gear, back to third, turn the car in, get right to the apex, just in line with that next sort of when you're visually in front of the flag marshal stand and that like demountable next to it. That's roughly where you want to be at the apex of the corner. Pick the throttle up, let the car track right out to the edge of the road, still in third gear. Once the car clips the curb, start turning it back again towards the inside of the apex again. So you hit it right here, sort of in line with that tower. That way you'll sort of be able to carry the speed through. Up to fourth gear. Let the car track right out to the edge of the road. Up to fifth gear. You're looking for the escape road. I'm braking at the end of the escape road, so just about here. Now, this one's a bit of a unique corner. I'm finding myself personally, I like third gear. I just get a little bit more rotation in third. It just helps to pivot the car through the corner. You can run fourth. I wouldn't recommend it at the start of a run, definitely with cold tyres. As the tyre comes up and the fuel load starts to drop, definitely you can run a fourth gear. It really just depends on how you enter the corner as to whether or not you need that extra rotation or not. I do like to... This track's a bit unique for me. I do quite like a shallow line in a few corners, and I like to use the curb and a lower gear to help rotate the car more. So... and then focus on driving out of the corner. So nice and close. You want to hit the curb at the last part of the ripple strip, like the camel bump bits, and then let the car start to track out, and you want to get as close to the edge of that road as possible. Carry all the speed you possibly can right out to the edge of the track, and then set yourself up on the left and start tracking back towards the right hand side for the next big braking zone for the chicane. So just after the 100-metre board, it's about 80 metres again, or you could actually use the light pole as well. I wouldn't recommend it the first couple of laps. Like I said, the cold tyre with this car is quite sketchy to say the least, but definitely once the pressure comes up and the fuel level drops a couple of liters, a couple of laps worth of fuel, definitely you can start using that light pole. Same in the quali run, probably even closer to the fence in qualifying. So nice big braking zone. Fifth gear, back to second gear. As you turn in here, you want to turn in once you get to the red and white end of the red and white wall. 2 tyres just on the inside of this curb. You don't want to use too much here. I find using more at the second bit, you sort of straight line more, you get more speed on exit. So more over this curb, and see how we're sort of already nearly straight to head up the hill. So it's just a little adjustment on the wheel as you come off the corner. On the left hand side, then go straight towards the right hand side at the crest of the hill. And I'll show you why we do this. So we stay on the right. So then when we turn into the corner at the red and white wall, by the time you turn the car in, as soon as you finish that curb, the car's nice and straight, and then you brake. Nice big brake marker. 5th gear, back to second gear again here. And this is the fun bit. So turn in at the end of the curb on the left. Only a little tiny bit on this curb. So just 2 tyres over the red and white bit. But then straight line it across. Get as close to these little camel bumps as you can. And use all the car over the curb as much as possible. Be patient with the car. Let the car rotate. Withhold a little bit of your exit speed to then set up this next segment of corners. So come off. Get really close to this curb again here. Let the car track right out to the edge of the road. Use all that curb. Slight lift as you turn the car in. And then pick the throttle up. Grab the curb on the inside right near the end. Let the car track right out to the edge of the road over the curb again. And then stay to the left. The car's going to drift as you come off over the hill. And then start to set yourself back up for the 100 metre board. And I sort of diagonal the car in. So I sort of aim for that billboard looking sign that's a little bit rusty up there. I don't actually know if that's what it is, but that's what I sort of refer to it as. Back to second gear. I get right to the edge of the road just as I'm going to turn in. So then turn in from there. Patient on the throttle, let the car fully rotate so you clip that curb right on the exit. And see how much I've straightened up that next chicane so I can carry the speed through here. Up through the gears. 3rd gear. 4th gear. And I'm looking for the bridge to brake. So pass the 100 metre board, get to the bridge and brake heavily. Back to second gear, turn the car in, sacrifice the exit, set yourself up more on the left so you can open up the corner more on the right, carry all that speed through the corner. Use all the curb on the exit. And there you go, guys. That is a lap of Circuit Zolder on the Grand Prix layout in the TCR car. So I hope this has helped this week. We'll give you a hot lap now, and good luck for this week's racing. that, guys, is a lap of Circuit Zolder. Good luck for your week of racing. We'll see you next week.